Okay, welcome to EOS knightsio. I'm Big Blue Whale, and today we're gonna take a look at the EOS Knights game. It's one of the games I've been looking for the most. I've been playing it since the testnet. It was on the testnet, and it finally launched. And today we're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna have we're gonna have a little sign up special. I'll show you what that is. And yeah, let's jump right in. So when you first go to the web page, you go to this link game.eosknights.io. You see this page, and it's finally launched on mainnet. Reward, gonna give you a little bit of magic order, 10,000 magic order, and there was a little bit of mistake on their time with the time calculation. So they're gonna give you 100 extra. I'm not sure if that's still on right now, so we'll see. So this video is done with the assumption that you already know what EOS network is and you have the scatter Chrome extension installed. You already have an account, which I do. They recommend you stick 15 EOS, which is quite a bit. I have another account that I have staked that much, but for this account that I'm not showcasing, I'm just have a little bit of stake. We'll go over what that is in another video. It's a little bit more technical. I'll go over that along with how to manage your key so you could feel safe using your private key on the mobile. And this is just an article. I think it's a review article that they put up, and then you could join them on Telegram. They're very active on Telegram. So yeah, let's jump right in. So we're gonna start with signing with Scatter. And let me see. Okay, it's not gonna show up on your screen, but it's they'll pop up a scatter window. If you use scatter before, you know what that is. So you just select the account you want to use. So for me, it's the Big Blue Whale account. I'll hit accept. While it just loads, and it's gonna pop up another window that asks you if you want to sign up. Just another scatter window that they use to sign your duct account. So you can't see it, but I'm gonna hit accept. So we are gonna be in. Okay, so you will come. You're gonna be your first landing on the game. So you have a few heroes you could choose. Usually you could go for the knight. So this game is not completely free to play. You do have to purchase each of the characters that you'll be playing with, but that's just the initial cost. And I think after that you could just pretty much play for free. If you do decide to spend on items and materials or pets, that's up to you. But all in all, I recommend you would start with just 3 knights, so that's 0.1 EOS each, so that's 0.3 EOS, which in today's price translate about $1.50. So it's like kind of just like a mobile game you pay 99 cents to play with. So let's purchase this knight. There's gonna be another pop-up window to confirm the purchase of the knight. Okay, so now we have our character. He's fighting the orc. Right now he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any weapons, armors, accessory, or pet. So let's remedy that. So with the first week sign-up bonus is 10,000 magic orders with 200 additional ones because of their miscalculation. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do is actually purchase a pet. So I'm gonna go to pets, and I'm gonna get pet gacha. You just hit this yellow ticket. I don't recommend you going for the general gachas. They usually give you pretty low level pets, and they become pretty useless pretty quick. So I would just recommend you go for the $1,000 ones. Let's just start with one. See if we get lucky. So there's different pet levels. They have their rare, unique, and legendary. So there's gonna be another pop-up from Scatter. I'm gonna hit accept, and we a pet. So a Viking. I actually don't like the Viking, but we can take a look at it. So let's see. So it's luck and defense, you know, it's okay. But I want something a little bit better. So I'm gonna go for 5 in a row. So this will just give you 5 pets in a row. 5 pets in a row. So what I ideally want is something like a baby dragon or a crocodile. They do have legendaries, but they are very hard to get, as you can see, 0.068%. I did get a few, get my beta testing, but I had to buy a lot, and I mean a lot of these tickets. So, while that's loading, sometimes you just kind of have to refresh the page just because it gets stuck. So I'm gonna give it another 5 seconds. If it doesn't load, I'm just gonna refresh the page, which I think I'm gonna need to do. So let's do that. So refresh. In the next video, I'll go over how the scatter pop-ups are like. I haven't set up the recording software to do that this time, but I'll show you how that's done in the next video, which will go over a bit more of the mechanics of how the EOS blockchain works, along with which scatter included. I'll show you the pop-up so that you can't see right now. I'll show you also the account I was playing with, my other account that I play the game with. So let's see. Okay, so back in, see if our pet, no, we didn't go through, and we didn't waste our magic water, so that's good. So let's try that again. Let's see, let's hope this time it works. Hopefully you hear me as well. Let's move the mic a little closer. There is the scatter pop-up. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. So let's see what we got. Okay, so quite a disappointing selection of pets, but I digress. Let's continue. So this one's okay, zombie's okay, you get a little bit of luck, a little bit of HP. So we're gonna go to our hero, and we're gonna click on our hero, whose name is Eric. We're gonna equip the pet, we're gonna equip our zombie. Which one's better? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a zombie. Defense, attack. Okay, I guess the puppy dog is not so bad actually. Yeah, so let's do that. So attack and HP. I equipped it, adopted our hero. This game is developed by Korean software developers. I haven't seen any, I would say, language problems. But just keep that in mind. Maybe sometimes things are worded a little bit strange, but yeah, overall it's okay. And our Telegram group is very active in English, both in English and in Korean. So while that's happening, so this game is very interesting in that it's an idle game on the EOS blockchain, which helps a lot with the CPU and GPU use, CPU and bandwidth usage, because you kind of set things up and you just kind of let the game run on its own. So you don't have to interact it with a lot, which is a strange thing to say, but if you know anything about blockchain, the more you interact with the blockchain, the more expensive it is. So you could kind of see this as kind of like a more advanced chess game. Okay. So this is, come on. So nothing I want to show you is selling, buying items, and I think we're gonna be done. So selling, buying items is actually very interesting because you can actually make a bit of money from this game in the form of EOS. So as soon as that loads, I'll show you how that works. Let's close that out, sign in. sign in. Okay. Did we get our pet equipped? No, we didn't. So let's try that again. This game's gonna come out next week, um, on the 27th on mobile on Android. So look forward to that. I'll have another video, kind of just setting up, teaching you how to set up your private keys so it's safer to use on the mobile. So that's our dog. See, increase our attack by quite a bit. Pets are one of the easiest ways to increase your hero's level, attack stats. So anyways, I digress. Material and items market. Now this is the most exciting part for me. Here you can see the other players, the materials that other players have gathered. If you go to rebirth, when my hero dies, and I could rebirth him, or you could rebirth him before he dies, and give a little bit of warning. I think you get one material per hero, so it's better if you get all 3 heroes at once. One increases the chance of you reaching higher floors, which is the goal of the game. The higher floor you reach, the better material you get. The better item you could craft. So we just rebirth our hero, please. Yeah, there's a few kinks to be worked out. Just a few kinks to be worked out. But this is the norm for blockchain games, I would say. I wanted to keep this video under 10 minutes, but it's already starting to go on for quite a bit longer than I like. Okay, so I'll have a much longer video if this is something you want to see. You know, hit like, hit subscribe. It kind of just signals me, hey, we want more of this video, and I'll spend more time making it. Okay, please tell me you will work this time. Yes, I want to revive Eric. I want to kill him and then revive him so I could get materials. Oh, that's funny. No, okay, that's just, I thought I got a little bit more magic water just out of nowhere. But I didn't. The math adds up. The accounting is right. So I reached level 2. I got 1 magic water for my efforts, and I got the papyrus as the reward for clearing level 2. So if I go to my inventory, I click on my papyrus, I can see different things I could craft and the different materials I would need to craft those things. The interesting thing about this game is that you cannot purchase weapons not directly from the game. If you do want to purchase weapons, you would go to your items tab. You would have to go to the market. So everything, all the items are crafted by users. So here you can see the different items that are on sale, the different colors around them being different rarity. Here's a very good item for 1.8 EOS, which is about, I think that's about almost $10, so a little just shy of $10. Here's one a little bit more expensive, about $5.25. This is quite expensive actually. But oh, I think someone bought that item. That's why oh okay, I guess he didn't buy it. But this item is a bit better, and I'm the seller of that item, so you should buy it. It's quite expensive, but you should buy it. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I'm hitting at 15 minutes, which is 3 times as I would like. Materials markets here. Materials are a lot cheaper. You can usually gather materials and craft them into good items, and then you put them for sale for a profit. But you have to be, you have to kind of gauge what the market wants. You know, if you're a material cost, um, if the item you craft, the cost of material is worth the sell price. Does that make sense? The thing you make out of the material you buy has to be higher than the cost of the material for you to turn a profit. So material is a lot cheaper versus items. Items easily reach over 1 EOS. So these items, at least good item, high level items. You do have, this is a ripoff for a level 4 wooden sword. I'm gonna right click on that. Yeah, so arrow 5, ropes, armors. So yeah, so I think that's it. In the next video, I'll have a more in-depth gameplay if that's something you want. And again, I'll have more video coming about the mechanics of how the EOS blockchain work, the things you kind of have to watch out for, because these things call resources. But again, that'll be in the future video. One last thing, just to kind of give you a taste. So here you have, no, not this. This is when you have different levels, you can unlock different stages. So here's the rankings, which floor each person reached. And here is the ranking by revenue. So this is a person who made 15 EOS from his shop buying and selling weapons. So that's about $75. He made $75 off the game, and the game's still early. Here is. It doesn't tell you what things he is selling though, which is unfortunate. He's only reached floor 60, so it's kind of just. I just want to show you that you don't have to reach a very high floor level to be making a lot of money. Where if you look at this guy, the number 1 reached 111th floor. If you look at his profile, he probably didn't make a whole lot of sales. Yeah, just 1.6 EOS, but he does probably reinvests everything into his grinding into the more floors. Anyways, I'm way over my time. Thank you for watching the video. Again, hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you next time.